the pilot, and I see Randy back here. So he's like in the third seat, and I don't know what seat that is.
Hey guys, how's everybody going in YouTube land? I wanted to kind of wait until it got a little less bright, because as you can see in the background here, I have a really big window in my living room area behind me, and I haven't put up curtains yet, so I just didn't want to. I wanted to do it earlier, but I can't stand there and hold my phone. Lately, what I have been doing is I have been just basically putting out a lot of videos on Salone Bella. She is a medium psychic. She's really, really good. And I think I was on here before, and it was just not planned out. That live was really bad. It was not planned, and I just didn't have it planned. My phone is charging, because for me to I would have to get comfortable. I'd have to get a pillow, because I have to hold, the phone, whatever, to try to do in picture. I don't know how else to do it. I wish there was a way that I could do it where you guys could see it, but I'm not sure how to do that on here. So the only way that I actually know how to do it is off my phone. All these special effects and everything that I do are basically, just kind of filming it kind of as I go. I've gone through some technical difficulties with, I have Xfinity, and the service is not always the best. So, the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys is I am extremely artistic. I am very artsy fartsy. I love doing different types of, I'm going to show you basically, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to show you what I've done. Hopefully my phone is somewhat charged up now. Oh yeah, that's good. Awesome possum. That is wonderful. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is, I don't know, I love Disney. And one of the Disney characters that I really love, that I like to do, is basically, this is the one that I got back into sketch drawing. And what I usually use is I do use colored pencils or crayons. Now I go cross between. I also use watercolor. I'm getting a little back into painting again and whatnot. But I kind of wanted to show you before. I don't know if it's going to be on here. It might not be on here, because I didn't take a picture of it, but I think I have it on my phone here. So if you guys can see it, I'm going to show you on my phone the before. This is when I basically drew her. And this was actually before. I don't know if I could. I don't know if you can see it. It's basically not that great of a drawing. If you can see it, I'll show you. But not like a Bible thump or anything like that, but just in preference with the God energy. So he was focused, if you can see it, being, does that? Being in the God light, so to speak. The woman who was, I wonder if we can take that. Oh, yes, I can. Great. Okay, so what I wanted to kind of show you is below this, maybe kind of bring this down a little bit if you can see it. This is the drawing. Might be too bright. There we go. See, I have to do this because I'm using my phone. So if you can see it, this is actually before. Okay, so see, this is what I have to do because I'm actually, it just gets so bright. So this is my sketch drawing of Ariel. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Little Mermaid. I am huge into in art. So this took me about 2-3 days to draw her, to draw Ariel. So I wanted to show you. So this is actually a before. So if you guys can see, I'll get it up as close as possible. If you guys can see, that is before. Okay, so you get to see the before. Now see how hard it is for me to hold up that phone. Now if I was doing that, I didn't get a chance to, like, my phone, I wish my phone was bigger. So what I wanted to also do is I showed you that drawing. And now what I'm going to do is I am actually going to show you, that was just a sketch. So I did a sketch of Ariel from The Little Mermaid. And kind of had to do reference because it's been a while since I've seen the movie, which is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Yeah, so I wanted to show you the full-on drawing now that I added the color. I'll show you what it looks like. This way of saying it. He's talking about his sister, and I met his sister for the first time. Now you get to see the finishing product. Are you guys? I wish I could actually do this off my phone. This would be the perfect moment to do it. This is what it looks like now that it is all done. So this is the finishing product when it was all finished. And then there's his brother, and there's feelings of sadness. I added the color. Now this, I mainly did this with a cross between kind of colored pencils and crayons. So I wanted to show you that basically this is overall was done. So you guys can comment because basically this is what I mean. I love to draw and basically kind of overall back it up a little. So this is the finishing product. This is basically, took me about 2-3 days to do. So I hope you like it. It's pretty cool, I think. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so there's that. I did that. I finished that today, actually, and I'm going to show you another picture of what I did. This is a lot like design art, and I'm going to show you the picture. Which he's pointing my mind to the fact that sometimes we are waiting for things to happen. So basically, this is design art. Now, what I'm going to show you is this is what I did when it was like not all the way done. And like I said, first what I do like to do is draw it before I add the color. So here is what I did. He just loved to see the spark, the connection in people's eyes with the guitar. I'm going to show you. This is what it looks like. Hopefully I can maybe blow it up a little bit. He was actually quite a humble person.
But he's going back to the day that he died. He's going back to what happened.
Maybe I
He
can go
really
like
did have
this.
that
I don't
premonition
know.
about that before he got on tour, before he went on tour. I feel he knew his death was coming. I just feel that he didn't know when it was
That's
coming.
not what
and
I
feel
wanted
like
to
he didn't know the
do.
circumstances. But
It's hard to show. So let me see if I can actually show you off of a different thing just because it's bigger in picture. And I would like to show you a picture of what I did before.
So there is a feeling now. I am not sure.
So this is
mechanical, if that's what he's getting at. But
the before aspect. Kind of going to do the same thing with me here. So as you can see, this is.
And I feel like that's what the dipping around was. Okay?
This is not. I want to show you the before aspect of it.
Too tired or pissed off. That
Let me
wasn't
see
what
if
that
I
was
can
about
get
at all,
it here.
because Randy had no fear when he sat down in the plane.
Goodness
Again,
gracious.
pilot lady Randy. So
My
Randy's
phone
sitting in
is
the back.
so
I don't know how that works, but that's what I'm
weird.
seeing.
I don't know
And
why
he
it does
scratched
this.
that
I know when I put a
but
picture
that's where he was. So I see
of.
that energy.
Huh.
And then I see the
Well, no.
closing, and he's saying,
Okay, so it's going to do the same thing either way. So hang on. Let me go back to here.
But because there's so much I want to say, there's so many components of it. And he says, and this
So
again,
this is.
First of all, he's saying at his funeral, this was interesting to him. Okay, because he was
This
there,
is, if
and
you
he
can
saw
see it.
And he watched it, and he saw the people. And
This
he saw
is
family,
the
he saw
before
the
aspect. Now
people
this
that
is a
really loved him.
design art.
And he said, sometimes you think somebody is your friend. Sometimes you befriend them.
And I
sometimes you
did
even work with
this.
them, and they are not your friend.
And this was
There
not
is a motive behind
fully
it or an agenda,
finished.
and he's saying he
I don't know if you can
acknowledges
see
all
it.
those
It's
like
pretty
family members. But what's
kind of
even more
hard
interesting
to.
about what he's saying is
I had to do it
he's
like that
feeling
because
the
sometimes
energy
it
of the
won't.
people around him.
Maybe I can
And
blow it
I'm
up a
hearing
little.
very clearly to say that if somebody
So you
in
see
his
the little.
circle that knew him
That is not completely done. That's just the aspect of it. It wasn't all the way colored. So this is half. This is design art and this is half done. Okay. So you guys kind of get a gist of that, and I'll show you.
Because it was what he was doing on his
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. Now you get to see the whole entire thing done. So are you guys ready?
He's kind of playing the music with them. So he's
Okay.
coming through.
You guys ready?
There's some guitarists out there that are channeling him. That's what I do get.
This
and
is
you have not heard the end of him.
all done.
Meaning, I feel like there's a lot of promotion about him coming up for some reason. And he says, I will see you
This
again.
is the
I don't
whole
have any
entire
information.
thing
I think I
done.
found some other fashion. I wonder
And so what I did this is I added the flowers first and kind of just added everything else in there.
Because he's talking about this
So
work
that's what
being
I did
released. So I don't know
first.
where that's coming from. I haven't even heard of that.
So I hope
So
you guys liked it.
know, let me know. But this is just the beginning of my first video on Randy Rhoads. I have a feeling.
Now this is design art.
Because he does.
This is
talk
just
a
where
lot.
I'm taking
He
different
does,
things and just kind of
when
adding
I'm
it in there.
singing, just as he's
So you can tell me what you think. And this is the kind of art stuff that I actually do.
He's showing me, and I don't know who knows this. So if somebody watching knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, so that's the start. This stuff I like to draw. I like to, I add colored pencils, crayons, watercolor, paint. I also love to make and create things. Like I like to create things, you know, those little knickknacks that you can create and paint. I also like to make beaded bracelets with sayings in there. Like to just do different types of, you know, so I'm extremely creative. I also am getting into making fake plants. One of the fake plants I made, I actually have them around my house. I can actually show you. This one I actually did myself. I actually made this. It's in my apartment just because I'm more so. And basically you can get this stuff at the dollar store, and basically you just get the container
intention to do this.
And I basically made this. It was probably about a year ago that I actually did this myself. So I love making fake stuff because you can, I'm all about, oops, sorry, different type of decorations and stuff that you can do in your home. I have one more that I can actually show you that I did. I actually already had the pot, so I just had to get the rest of the stuff at the dollar store, and I made this. And about what went on. There's an undoing and there's a correcting of energy. It's fake. Because the energy around so this is the type of stuff that I like to do. At least on a soul level for him, he wasn't comfortable. It wasn't that his death hurt him. I actually have a few that's fake stuff in my home. He actually because kind of stepped into I'm not somebody who has a time to water plants or whatever, but I'm actually learning how to do that. It's actually really not that hard. It's really, really easy. It's fun. I love doing that stuff at home in my own free time. Now, this is honestly, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but this is from Salone Bella. And she did she does stuff on the one that I haven't seen yet that she has done that I did want to share with you was, now I would have to get comfortable and use the pillow and stuff just because her videos are long, because Salone Bella goes into depth. She is a medium, she is a psychic. And I love sharing her videos, so it will probably be a long video based upon that. But I want you guys to tell me. Sometimes she does part 1 and part 2. So it obviously ain't gonna be, I ain't gonna double back. So the video will probably end up being a very long video. We don't know how to do it, if I should split it up and come back here and play it again, or what I should do, because otherwise it just gets too long. Because once I start off the introduction, I kind of want to get into the aspect of the video, and I don't want to take forever. But I am going to come back on here, and I'm going to see if I can find her video on the one that I did want to share with you, and it is actually about Whitney Houston. She does a lot of celebrities, and it's kind of nice to know because certain circumstances can happen to where this person, you know, I'm all about energy. I myself am a very spiritual person. I don't claim to be any type of religion. I was brought up Catholic. Yes, I am. I'm just honestly, I believe in God, period. I believe, you know, how does that saying go? Seek ye first into the kingdom of heaven, and all else shall be added on to you. God is truth, light, and the way, and there is nothing else. God will be the father that you never had, the best friend that you have never had. He'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. That makes perfect sense to me. It's in Cancer, so it's very heartfelt for him. So yes, I believe in God. I believe in remaining in light and love and raising your vibration and staying into positivity. I don't claim to be any type of religion. I don't think there's anything wrong with going to church or anything like that. I just don't claim to be anything. I'm actually listening to Salone Bella in the background right now. I really honestly love her videos. She is somebody that I like to share with you because I'm trying to I am definitely trying to change my videos. I'm trying to make my videos way more interesting. And I probably will do back to back. She did one on Lisa Left Eye Lopez, and she channeled her. This is the one that's coming up too. This one actually she did was in, well, a lot of them are from 2019 to 2020. They go back pretty far. She has done,
now, she was a Gemini with a Cancer moon and a Leo rising. I thought I'd get that out of the way, front and center, to tell you her energy.
So I like how she kind of goes back into the astrological chart. So I don't know. I think what I'll probably do is come back on and can see if I can find the one that she did on Whitney Houston, and I don't know how to put that in the it's not me who's channeling, it's her who's channeling. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find it on my phone and do like a picture-in-picture thing on my phone. And then what I'll do is I'll play it back for you guys, so it's not just all in one, like I feel like I have to do it in one length video, because it gets absolutely way too long, and it's hard for me to hold the phone because the lighting isn't always the best, you know. I'm mainly doing this on my laptop computer. There's other videos that I'm obviously going to want to share with you too. It just definitely takes a lot out of my phone because my phone isn't the best service. It acts up. So, but I did want to definitely share it with you because I was always pretty curious about what happened to Whitney Houston, and where she was trying to go was she was trying to get the fame and the popularity she thought. So I don't really know if this is what she thought. Honestly, if I can turn this around, bullied into doing it because it was such a strong urge for her to do it that she's not even. The thing is I don't know if you guys can see this. Somebody pushes your buttons over here. Like, instead of having to hold my phone, maybe it would be better if, like, I could show you off of. Let me see if this will work. Let's do a little bit of an experimentation just to see if. But she is saying, like, she so much wanted to do it that she's not sure. And I don't know if you guys can see my TV very well from here. It's like she was pushed or bullied into certain things. She was very reactionary. See, like, you can see my TV very well. Let me see here. So she was an easy target, is what she's saying, even as a child, because she was open on an emotional level. She was expressive. The lighting is horrible, creative, but she was reactionary. So if you said something over here that was maybe not nice or distant from her, that's Salone Bella, something that she didn't like, she reacted without thought, and that is something she wished she hadn't done. Like, that's what she's saying. I don't know on my end. She reacted throughout her life, seems like it's very bright. Because usually a Gemini person will respond with some kind of, the lighting's really bright, intellect, and, well, you know, it happened like this or it happened like that. That's how a Gemini responds to things. But she actually reacted to things. So I want to try to do an experimentation where made a loud noise, she would respond immediately without. Don't know if you guys can see it better from there. I'm just really trying to figure this out because I can't tell from my end. The lighting is absolutely freaking just horrible. She didn't understand all the time that her environment. Didn't I just say environment? That is absolutely crazy. So that's Salone Bella. Fight her way through life. That's the medium. Not the way that you're supposed to live. This is kind of what she's saying to me. Now she goes to her father with that. And no, I don't know. I'm gonna try something. I've got a chair here. That I want to try, and I just want to do an experiment, just because I want to see if this is gonna work or not. Let me try something here. Because I think it would be a lot easier if we would just try to do this off my TV. Instead of feeling like I've got to hold my phone up. Let's see this.
Showing me that, and she's feeling like she didn't need to do it. But
let's go closer and see what happens.
It's almost as if she was pushed out there so the father could live vicariously through her without saying that. So she was kind of maneuvered in that position. She knew she was going to step into that life. There was no doubt about it. She was like, this is what I'm going to do. The issue that she's kind of describing to me is, would she have stayed in that line of work? And the answer is no. I know it sounds really
honestly,
weird,
I don't know what else to do. The lighting in here is absolutely horrible. Now, I don't know if shutting the light off would do any differently.
The way that she was doing it. She was very unhappy with the way that they were marketed. Not at first, because she wanted to be out there. So when she met up with TLC and she was able to be in the band with them and be able to sing, which was quite by fluke. It was as if they were all put together like pieces of a puzzle. So we had piece A, piece B, and piece C, and they were put together. And then she was able to actually.
Well, I really think that that's going to be a better idea. I really do. Because basically what I can do is I can look up right now if she actually, and I can just basically play that for you guys. And let me see here. So I can actually look up and see if she would be able to do Salone Bella, and I can look up her and I will look up her right now, because that is just going to be so much easier. And I think I've already shown you the one that I may redo it. I don't know if I want to redo the Corey Haim differently. I may redo some of these because I want to see how that's actually going to go. Because off my phone, it's just going to be, I'd rather see if this will work better. So I don't know. She's got tons. And one I wanted to redo was Corey Haim. Because it's honestly too much. Otherwise, because it's just off my phone, I have to sit here and hold it. And it's just ridiculous when I probably could just put it up to my TV and just do it that way. And then it would be way better. So I am actually going to come back. And I am going to come back, and the first one that I wanted to redo because it was off my cell phone, and honestly I thought it was very crappy. It probably will be hopefully better off my off my TV. It just depending, the lighting is not perfect. I don't know what I will have to do to get the lighting to be different or whatever. The lighting isn't too horrible in my room. But what I wanted to do is, she's done so many things on celebrities, and I think Corey Haim is probably one of my favorites that she's done. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to play this for you. I just kind of didn't want to make it such a long, I wanted to kind of experiment, kind of show you guys differently what I'm going to do. That way it isn't like, oh, gee, I have to do it off my phone. It just takes up too much battery on my phone. It's a pain in the butt. And I think, honestly, it will be a lot better showing you off my TV. And I'll figure that out. Okay. I love you guys very much. God be with you. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, comment, and I will be back with another video on the medium psychic Salone Bella channeling Corey Haim. See you soon.